And welcome to Chart of the Day Cafe for Thursday, February 25th, 2016. Just going to read our disclaimer quickly. Trading stocks has a high level of risk and viewers should complete their own due diligence on any stock or underlying that they intend to own. 100% of the content of this video and communique is intended for journalistic and educational purposes only. This video and all indicators, strategies, and articles herein should not be construed as investment advice. Thank you for your patience with that. So as regular viewers well know, we've been stepping back to take a look at the charts on a monthly time frame. So we're looking at the 5-year monthly of the IWM, the ETF that represents the Russell. You can see the beautiful uptrend that it was in 2013, the consolidation within this trading band indicated by these blue lines through 2014, the uptick up and out of our channel in the early 2015, and then the sell-off that's ensued since then, bringing us to where we are right here, right now. So this is the candle shaping up so far for the month. I like the way it's defended that lower area and is trying to make its way higher. We still have a few days left in February. We'll see how this candle resolves, but so far that's the candle for the month. Let's peel around and take a look at the other indexes. This is the Dow. So far so good. The S&P. Looks a lot like the Russell with the long wick, but we want to see more follow through up here. The interesting one that I think is worth keeping an eye on are the transports. Trading in this great big wedge, came down to retest the upside of the trend line, and so far for the month of February has had a fairly bullish month. So perhaps the transports are telling us something that the markets might want to pick up here. The other one is the industrials, XLI, which is looking fairly bullish for the month so far as well. So always want to be cautious here. Let's go back to the IWM. With price trading below the blue channel line and still below the 8-day EMA, we want to be super careful, but it's looking encouraging. So I'm going to move it away from the 5-year monthly to the 2-year weekly. And we're just kissing the 8-day EMA on the weekly. So we'll see how today goes. I'm filming this at about 8:15 on Thursday morning. The jobs report's coming out in about 15 minutes. I wish I could wait to film this till after the jobs report because it's such an important data point. But it's a travel day for me and I've got to hit the road, so I'm filming this a little early. So keep an eye on the jobs report coming out at 8:30. Durable goods come out at 8:30 as well. Things that I think are really worth noting, the Asian markets were super soft in overnight trading. The Shanghai index was off 6.4%. That's a significant sell-off. And yet, the futures are green in North America, only very slightly at this point, but earlier this morning they were looking a little healthier, and I think the fact that they're green at all is pretty interesting given the sell-off over in Shanghai overnight. Europe is in the green so far. They close at 11:30. I'll be looking for follow-through in their markets, but should we get some follow-through from yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty bullish day, so I'm going to move it away from the 2-year weekly to the 9-month daily on the Russell index. Actually, let's pull it into the 6 months for a better reference point. The day started off in the red yesterday, and we had a nice bullish day with lots of follow-through, so we'll see what happens today. I think it's pretty important, and again, I think it's going to be a lot about that jobs report. Should we get that follow through, some old chart of the day cafe charts that look really interesting here. They're crossing the 8-day EMA. So we have the Russell up and over that 8-day EMA on the daily. Google, I've been talking about Google for a few videos now. At support, looks like it wants to lift here and cross that 8-day EMA. Google still has a really nice high value score at 1.23. Checked that this morning. The other one is Disney. Here's support for Disney, trading in this big wedge, made a low, came up, and it is engulfing that 8-day EMA, which is a look I like to see. Perhaps we'll get some follow through here, but Disney is looking as though it wants to move up and over that 8-day EMA. Disney has a value score of 1.41. The third and last one is Apple. Trading in a great big wedge, consolidated here. engulfing the 8-day EMA. Apple's got a lot of controversy surrounding it these days with Tim Cook and the FBI thing, but if Apple lifts here, it's trading in a great big wedge. It may have a pretty interesting move. Again, check the scores on Apple this morning, 1.51 in terms of value, pays a dividend. Apple would look interesting here to me. So with that, I will leave you and put out another video next Tuesday. Again, I'm going to remind you, keep an eye on that jobs report and have a great day.